Wendy, good morning to you as well. You have a good time. 25 minutes past 9, Monday morning, May 8th. And the very last one here says to you, Mr. Benjamin Taylor, Principal Public Affairs Officer, Kokrokoo Board. Happy birthday. God bless you richly, Mr. Benjamin Taylor. It's from Emmanuel, David, and the entire research team. That's Research and Publications. We are blessed to have you as our boss. Have a good one, sir.
My hand is on the block, y'all. It's
one time for your mind.
Q beat.
We out.
You know what it is. We out.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Professor Joseph Osafo. Ami Hunache. Prof Vaji.
Hey. Hi.
Yeah.
Na FDM afio.
Papa.
Just say you share how on for 4 years mo planning.
Yeah, mo ambush no.
Mo ambush me. Me share you.
David and then me mama.
Holidays.
Me say
and the member be in Nigeria.
Say a holiday poa. Holiday na near bre. Say first one in Kremofodie no.
No.
E be sen koye. Na fe made. And then no so abesia.
And then so come say me member be na me say kojo say oh prof na me say hey can us me do
holiday over.
I say kojo na and can me do na
holiday over.
As a man I'm my feel.
Yes my feel pa good to see you.
BBI
Nyame adom. Oh, divine selection.
Amen.
Nyame adom nti ye ho ye pa ye ho ye papa. Isa
Chairman.
Mache.
Yenia.
Boko de.
Nyame adom. Adiachi.
Yede nyame ase.
Anka nyame fisi anka neso be coronation
holiday.
I say
Asampa no akano.
I say omu krom ha dem say bank holiday.
Asampa na isa akano.
Say eja land UK there holidays no do na ya Monday. Beside Easter na you know do na ya Monday.
Say bank holiday mom. Okra so tra kakamba. Aha.
Eja mende.
Ndi
Onim hopa. Onim ho abrabo ne mu semsem. When you have Braboni Musem. Niama Minu Ewa ya Prunswanope, of course, Mimene there be National Democratic Congress, NDC Bekwakoyomo presidential and parliamentary primaries. Yabebeno so and also echinum menya prof for high drug menace galamsey activities any correlations. Yabesheno, but probably sa simbi answer yedi and no if you see. Now, answer no Boku Secondary School. If you attended Boku Secondary School, then I'm sure your 60th anniversary celebrations, which is coming up, I'm sure you know about that. So the national launch of the 60th anniversary celebrations of Boku Senior High School is coming up on the 11th of May, 9 a.m. The Ghana International Press Center. For all of you who are Bosa. The guest of honor is Stephen Yakubu, the Upper East Regional Minister. Chairperson, Professor Helen Yita, the Dean of the School of Languages, University of Ghana, Legon. And it's on the 11th of May. If you attended Boku Secondary School, just to remind you that the launch of your 60th anniversary is at the Ghana International Press Center on the 11th of May. So past students, friends, sympathizers, general public cordially invited. Let's celebrate 60 years of holistic, good quality education. So that's BOSA, Boku Secondary Old Students Association, or if you like, Past Students Association. Prof, as some person be sound to say, and then I'm Nikwe Wedi Hong Kong. Onam o driver ohun nkofo ma adwuma account bebre. Ebi aye to trusam. Ebi violent.
Okay.
Okuta ba, okuta dua, okuta bo. Ebi on crash nso. Se na osi ba so. Or the idea ball come tin. What do we do? Because obi o ha bia na ne machine na odi kan akọbọ no anase bia nipa no kra no odi wapa windscreen we hwenhwan ebia wakoma kra ko huri ma okra no ebia akonya yare obi wo ha wantumi no ne sie ni no abọ no obi wa no atwitu abọ no say self defense na sadie obeka amri bia enche bia ewo circle interchange no so obi ana adwe mo kan fa abo de bo obi o moto so ma ne bo fom wie what do we do a psychologist mo panyini yenya den because anope kwaku ye boy bisa me na twe madwen ba se nkomo ye jaka na me de share police for e de share assembly e wo ho ene say teacher omo and I am adwuma say police for ni assembly for and it's social welfare nipa o madwen komo mo nam kwa ho maybe sir, what do we do?
You come in Chebu.
Yeah, you so.
Na we yeah, me ba ha chi die. So come me ba one say me yire, me ba da yire. Jane Irena Edu.
Jane Irena Edu.
Udu ofrimu 29 for no. Saturday twemu yi. The other one na eja. Ya kopend the crab.
Yeah, then you mean.
Nti adofo nyina mbeboa nyina e de mase e mompae. Achedie. Wakohome. Kama adwuma o.
Sir.
Okofa Porters Village ho. Na o hwe mofra. Ma me hwe mo ne dan ahodo I'll start here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. O adwuma. Ti nyame fa no kran si na ye dadofo nyina so ase. On behalf of the Edu family. Edu family I free num ene anmabu nyina yeda bibia se moba ebijam ye na mese ya Edu ampani ayu kuna fo no papa no se ye nyina na mu nyina se moba ebeboa ye ame shiru bia
amen
kwame when you say mental health authority nanka de odano no Professor Kwesiose me amini opinion he has served well. Let me say Nansen Krana president sa awards na odema deserving Ghanaian patriot ma bo adwuma Ghana kwame no ka baya de pa na
abomodin adwuma
na wejai adwuma no de ama a young and very brilliant lady, Dr. Pinaman Apeu.
Okay.
Me pese kwame Monday class ne dakoro manembra. Na nka me no ha na wabeye CEO of Mental Health Authority no.
Yeah.
Na nka yema ne kwan na on share ne thoughts, her thoughts, her vision ne die dananim ne die obeye. Na saase mu ya wo de abeye obekaya idi honkomo kakra bra na sa enkrofo yi abeye threat to public safety se wonam kromu a na ohu obi a sebe ebia na dwumu kanu a wan ye careful na ebia odi dua o odi sekan o odi bo ebia odi attack o
yeah
na because idi honkomo mene Professor say edi honkomo kan fa ase as na me ba studio ade ba ko a kwame a serious issue in Ghana ni say yen share that emfa mental health very serious and the investment of successive governments say ye disike wurem na ye bye mental health services in Kurabatem akoku nkurase na yesi rehabilitation centers kwame nkura hodo so you will not find such people working on this. The reason is very simple. You have to say bia obi eyisu ndrubone ni bi ena obenya sa adwumyare bia. Some of them could be violent.
Very much.
In fact, and it's even for their own safety too. Because if you honor na wanga ete potem bi honoma, why we had no be akusuno. Na omako bon de kunokura. And for their own safety and the safety of others, no, and yet say you be just uncle from a mananti krum sa. In fact, young ye ejuma in these psychocentric professions. Ya na oko baby na o mind no o share send your mind is handle two categories of persons.
Yeah.
Disabled persons and omo bia adwumuyare any prisoners are. It tells you o mind no said you usi hu enipa enkwafa.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we really place value on human life. See, yen sadia kwame nka obi a na dwemu ka no. Yes, na bra boss you. You can withdraw them and attend to them. Enti one nantia wanam krumu echre say as a nation no yen shede ni nipa ho adaje se nipa no fa adwemu hawo ana se onya adwemu yare a emfa ye ho papa and serious papa enti eno an se eja omosa. And you can imagine the threat to even children.
Yeah.
Ta akoranam krum no kushia obi a ukura sekan na bia wara ne amok, I mean so to speak, na ukura sekan or brandishing na krona me drive me free here meko na me do one traffic na obi kura sekan sabe hu no se bia na dwemu ka no ba say you see brandish sekan na me say na me call the other lane because me sekan me use no kwa me de no answer me de do yeah me fan there's no see me say da me kodi me use you can say straight lane na e dey cover
na wa me proud
and be on prime kan me sam me kwai but the can say it reflects say as a society, as a nation, we did not take mental health serious.
Yeah.
Na baby ekono embo bia. Second one is say lack of commitment. It's seen in the government allocation of funds to budgetary allocation to. I think the last time I saw one was about 2% or something. And yes, it can be mental health. Now, issues I know about the drug menace, yamba and various, all kinds of in our schools, in our communities, and right from primary school even to universities for various reasons in our mental health issues. And can you hear a national rehabilitation center? Sankrofoni at least say in all the regions of the country, but it be a one crime. Be a Western Central back home, be a Northern region back home, be a Eastern Buta back home. Now, boy, ama say be some of the mental illness here. It made nako. Neako buano. The last time I can say, me call Baltimore. Now, me call here rehabilitation center be. In fact, the only thing I can say we are joking. Sadie enipa bi abraba ye na kwame yetumi dane yo abrabo no. Oh my goodness. Na je say no et sadie wo ho touch mapa na ye ja abrabo de ama. Eni ye kona ko je say wase. But nkrofo a omo serious mental illness. Now they go through detoxification. Now if you therapy, I went to all because psychiatrists in China, they have psychiatrists, they have psychologists, they have social workers, they have chaplains. Incredible job. Now you say how? Kwame, we have them. We have them. Numbers no. What we need a governmental commitment. Say a buy be a bow. Say maybe fa a dream hand a dream is serious. Na ma pebe bia and Crawford was a challenge. Eddie Omeko. When you say me am sorry.
Church of Pentecost.
Yes. When you say a peck is a matane up.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah. Come ɛda no ɛbrɛ nti manya bere ankyene no deɛ mɛkyekye mu paa ya pick rehabilitation serious yɛ wɔ ministry bi a ɛyɛ home and urban missions ɛno no ne focus paa no ɛyɛ various people's groups ɛne kwame sɛbe yɛn nuanom bɛyi a bɛsi bere yi wɔyɛ bi a nyɛ sɛ wɔpɛ sɛ wɔyɛ o na mmom ɔbrɛ mu ama ne yɛn sane nti ɛna wɔde wɔn ho awura sɛ so bɛyi mu ɔhwɛ dodoɔ a saa home and urban missions na opanyin ɔda no na apɔso kwafo na ne nkurɔfoɔ adwuma so ɔma yɛ na ɔmanya they get them in thousands.
Okay.
Na ɔnim sɛ wofa obi wɔ kwan ho a sɛbi ɔyɛ saa ɔbu saa abra no bi a kwame ɛyɛ mpa nkwa ne hia no ɛne yɛn nuanom a wɔnom nsa ɛyɛ drug but ɛyɛka we are here nsa no kwan fa nka ho because we traditionally use nsa and the traditional use of it no and so betumi prend pa ni pan so organ ha pa ye fa san microphone nyina ye de mo call rehabilitation me am obi o assembly a ya boa nipa no e ma ya rehabilitate no and kwame it works enti ya bomoden a ye put in place can say the ebeka no rehabilitation center na kwame ma just some of the statistics kakra na he nipa dodo a in the past few way no sa sub ministry of asoro no abomoden ade nsa aka omo ne nipa dodo a yensa aka omo a ebinom num drobone
Church of Pentecost.
Oh yes na nya no nko ye fiase a make say ye pese ye bomoden ne yensa ka rehabilitation center at the boa sa enkrofo kwame incredible the di kan no se wo hwe afi twam yi statistics ahodoa eba ya various people's groups ahodoa sa commercial sex workers de mami hwe no nko commercial sex workers are to me reach here 2050 mpemienu yenum yankrofo a yebom park kemo obom pa mani wi a because adnabe is no you want to help rehabilitate change adwene na etad na gisem pese me de best ban kwa na pese me ye and over 2000 commercial sex workers and it to me erichi wo ye boa sa ankrofo eye wo mo kwa street dwellers wo mo street ye be street here na eno na open them to all kinds of vices in Rubone. We were able to reach 6,000.
6,000?
Yes. Street dwellers. Oh no, the street no. Or the street no. Now come you be the street man. What kind of humane behavior and our guy will to me engaging in? Because the street itself is a very harsh environment. Into Ottawa, in Rubone, Chronobo, all kinds of vices. Man, this so. Now it went to Ghana Hakim. They'll be the first to pick up arms. Because I don't know, they have nothing to live for. You see him in psychological science say obi sori anopa kwame no onim say berebi wo ho a oya you can a meaningful life of meaning me free ha me ko ha me yewe a many pa no kora o pese wo de on saka ne say bra be ye adwumafo me kora onya no ebi say onim di oye o sori o ko na adwuma o command adwuma say faseke na kuku bi no I won't do that. But so the street no ni hwe no yon can say me be say okuku as mamia me ma say akwame I can tell you they will do it. 6,000.
Wow.
You reach your kwame 21,717 drug addicts. 21,000. Any answer come. Now you know I can when I so young mom pay money into drug addiction I am so no empire going too sad you know. If you say him say addiction psychology no it's also biological. There are areas in the brain.
It's biological.
Oh yes. There are areas in the brain they strengthen idea pleasurable. And it's a nipa na no madru na account those areas in the brain na pleasurable. Nipa no is tempted to always do it. Now when you're a certain state of economy I man a fella say good. Sade empire nkwentu but what ne fa team ne treatment first we detoxify no na fi we na fa psychological therapist ahodo mu obunu say obeba kama enti no ye hu say 21,000 you can say enkrofo ya ensa come we over 2,000 commercial workers, over 6,000 street dwellers yensa akom we enye omon kwane enipa o say o de o kwan say oh yeah bon pa amamo no what we have done
but prof me dey say
come na me for nkan na bra so we put together a project you see at least by 500 you can say what do you call it rehabilitation center administration block skill training block yeah the boa aban some time ago as you when the goes for the most of the then we had some music prisons near the nanko for now why yes I was yes prison there but so one tip project na say
yeah
obaka say prison but come na me can say
rehabilitation
that's a point human dignity me you come me show be our prison 4 years or 4 years ne buy no why so broken say or attempted to kill himself 3 times
wow
o program you swa na come your time nka or buy and that's any pen and why the one we to me aware as dying enya adwuma oye oh say it no into no an intervention nipa problem bia is always redemptive. And as I say, you wouldn't say, as I won't call, you can say, wako, how do you call it? Nidiafum. Na woko boas say, my peso or hardo. Na young pese obeba out. Now as I come, there's recidivism and a revolving door. There be any acho, there's and wako, neacho. It means that something is not working there. But some moment day, na on sakano. Na yedne ekoma minia is that way on is ana
yeah he's a Fuseni sir
he's a good man me support no pa obeko parliament he's a good man obeko parliament
yeah boss umpa
no obeko a good person is an impasse say obu nipa kwame na nipa no o structure na brabo na nipa nya a meaningful living kwame we save hundreds because life is intensely shared. Come on to way, nipa etwa ho ahia no asem to nda. Do you imagine nipa be affected? Obia brabo is connected to another person. Enti sankrofo ni nyina ya boa na ene omusua ade ewo sa ndiviemo ono obefiri wa aba no na bi o degree na bi o carpentry emfa so ma no so. Enti ene ye fe ye rehabilitation sankrofo no over 21,000 drug addicts in San Common. Eriomoko. Yene intervention a boa a bine a boa o mine. Enti yen crofo ya nam krumu ya ebinom enho atochme. Sa ban said okay. Aban is si kwame rehabilitation center. Na sorry aka hono so nya se said yen yetu anambo yi. Omo boy. You see a big rehabilitation center after all kwame yeah sorry for no but yesu kura kan Matthew 20 sit down me ba no me ka kire ibinu say me da prison man besra me yes man enti God is looking for us say ye be needs based intervention from chrophobia or ho atochima na ye see rehabilitation centers e be a GPCC e be a Christian Council and it's a challenge I'm throwing to them said these interventions are needed now. Because baby you say kono where I sit come baby you say kono look the next phase of ministry in churches these psychocentric intervention
but prof so ko sisa de no na se wenya ehho aka de
kwame
na wenya experts to say mo ne am ba be hwo ma na yende
kwame enya make say look
at least one solution no and watch kwan Church of Pentecost here but enkofo no kwan no so sesia and that is the fear for me. Answer I'll be you know. What the bakum you be pet na me famrem. Obisi Kwame, my experience with a madman. He hit my windscreen with a stone. Those around beat him severely. Now as I speak, he's a very calm man. It happened at Eputweja in Kumasi, and near WK Mensa and a day and no ebai. Na menim say bia obeka say bia na eboda mani TNT and abanesa yes ye obu ni wie no afe na adwom. But prof tiewe first time onipa queen or this message bring me ono ankasa kai or saying I sent this message first to you on the 4th of October 2021. Me ma senya kwa na just say ebro afinefa. Now, tie message I'll say there's a girls' school in Accra.
Okay.
Now, my main issue is that there are 3 strong quote-unquote madmen, those who refer to as Abadan 4, who have settled directly behind the school wall. Now, as a concerned citizen, I called a past student of the school to draw attention to how dangerous it is. Having mentally deranged persons right behind the wall of a girls' school. The head of the school knows. It's been over 6 months since we spoke, and the mentally deranged men are still there. Kwame, in the unlikely event of one of these men jumping over the wall and heading straight to a girls' dormitory at night, you may read headlines: madman rapes student, Black Monday as madman, student identified, so many. Now, maybe both school needing.
Mebo.
Accra Girls Senior High School.
And what can you na Makwedin will be your house sometime.
Accra Girls Senior High School.
Located, no. It is possible.
Ain't he say past students, headmistress, impanyufo, soldier, police, social welfare, wine, Accra Girls Senior High School. You see about for me and sa. Eti one echi. Omede one echi ayomufie. It is so very dangerous.
And come here, I agree.
Ain't he? Bakubiso. About 10 years ago, I was on my way to court or a lawyer ni.
Okay.
Minini permission semebondi didn't memo.
Yeah.
I was using the high street. After Kolebu, I got to the traffic light to make a left turn onto the high street. There was a bit of traffic. Then I saw one of these mentally challenged persons crossing the road. He got to my car, a 4x4. He banged the back of my car so hard with his hand. You would think he had used something to hit it. Kwame, I was so upset. When I got to the High Court, I checked and noticed a big dent in the back of my car. I left it that way for several years until the car was due to be sprayed. I was just grateful he didn't hit a window or even attack me. Now, it may seem so anyari, but Abadan for in fact, lawyer Nina or sending me a message. Your friend lawyer call is Suman.
Okay.
Or man penny another lawyer. Yeah, I'm not sending.
I mean, see how serious this is becoming.
Yeah.
See how serious this is becoming.
Yes. Ain't he? You see, a madman wielding a cutlass broke my car window while I was in traffic last year. I was traumatized for more than a week.
Look at this.
Idea I was set me count. Mummy ye. Abadan for an answer and conform with him come on Monam Kwaho. Baby, you. Mr. Baku a tunnel, so free Spintex a easily gone. Baku in Namo. A woman or a woman waba. Not prof. Or the Nissa ball car glass now.
And I don't can you say now, Osha traffic muna.
Or Bobacas or the boar. Kim. Na Emma Yem show. Na Fanessa wa attack you.
What can you do?
What obey or the car bono? Obe twashe the so. Binim sen ko fu kretu ni ade omkam. Na ukoboni tu. Ana o kwaye ne den.
What mean money to you?
David prof, in self defense, okuta sika okuta bo.
Exactly.
Osu ye masho. Osu kuita weapon.
Now,
what do you do?
Exactly.
And why should it get there? I didn't know say do say.
And say do hokra.
Obviously, a madman hit the bonnet of my wife's car on Abavana Junction. Luckily for me, he didn't hit my glass and he sped off. But I'm in here, pa. Master P. Yeah, you prof.
Mama initial way and yet the permanent solution. Permanent solution is the same kind. You be civil society groups, religious institutions, abainan kasa, say you be rehabilitation centers. Near is
mental health.
Exactly. But in the meantime, a bit my enemy. For example, Accra. Some of the areas maybe come over and in some communities, they say yeah can you and send any messages near the people know obi ohwa but for about 10-15 years nipa no any threat to anybody. And omunim nkrofo so a omunim say nipa no a threat, they know. And the kind is a mental health authority. Intra make say me pese ode Dr. Penama Mebahano and the team no. And say mental health authority etu na mobi. Some time ago say make kai I say Professor Kwesi say bisa. But the truth of the matter is Kwame, there's congestion in the two psychiatric hospitals in Accra psychiatric hospital and the Pantano. And the question will be, who is Uncle
and a Uncle
we are my moko.
Yeah.
But what I think is that we can have a makeshift structures to begin with. And
rehab centers that can come.
We can. Oh, the thing is that you bet to me I makeshift structures. In the meantime, and for professionals, I mean, I can tell you now we have a lot of professionals, especially from Mayfield. Psychology I train them every year. Some of them will be interested. Or person will specialize in drug rehabilitation therapy and sessions. They can, and we can provide them with the students. And that's the first thing I think we can do. Free. I feel some of the areas are quite vulnerable and quite open to these people. Say, our schools, school, we don't know when they will jump the wall and attack students when they are in class. And as a students at dormitory, and as a students Diagro, you may not know. And say a Tinasia, BBC answer. Nipano, Esia Bende, what being Kuno. But said you walk on. A Biana Ubinam car or drive it. No, to say Ubi Eddie be Bonicamua. Why you are in self defense?
Yes.
Impulsively.
Yes.
Now, no, why BB. Not the national.
Exactly. Now I feel police about
you. Police ebebem. And yes, mental health authority. Where the Panama Mea Minuya. Meaning say she's really coming up with a lot of innovation. You catch and say best bottom at Nabe.
And yeah, very
to an amount. Nasa Uncle no. But in the long term, medium and long term, Mesre religious institutions. Sadie pie woman Omon. Oh yes.
And I know about on mine
mo Kwame. No crepa no hakam. But yambo on mine. If you say encrophobia honoma, why your members nuanum, why your members kunum, why your members ma and na sad na come. So what in the coho? Nanya may not dona hotona. Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible work. Yamwa on mine. Now, if you say and have a discussion on rehabilitation centers for this nation.
Prof. So I want to look at this issue of narcotics. By Yabeba and also about Abadan Foa and also Momajimu Kamo Monam Kwao. Bebre na Tiebimudio. Also Kwame, opposite a popular hotel next to President Kufuor's house. Well, we all know it's African regent. A madman broke my boss's windscreen.
What?
His car is a Mercedes S350. Kwame, the windscreen cost 11,000 cedis.
There you are.
Franklin Edo Nobai. And I'll say at this point, why no Kwakubisan? Kwame, there's a madman in front of the High Court and the Ministry of Agric. As soon as he gets to your car and you rolled up, he will knock on your windscreen till he says something else. He will not leave. So irritating. Millicent, That's why I'm making new. Jones Amwakwata, Maryland, USA. Tell Prof I say congratulations to him and the Church of Pentecost on their benevolence and giving back to society. But, and a big but, tell him and the Church of Pentecost that we need factories to work. They shouldn't wait till we steal and be sent to prison or unemployed. Kwame, it may sound funny, but hardship on the youth results in a lot of these happenings. Jones Amwakwata in Maryland. Jones, thank you. That's a good one. Kwame, there's a mentally challenged woman, quite plump and light-skinned, around the Kaswa interchange on the Obom Road. In the last 5 years, Prof, this is a bullet. In the last 5 years, she's gotten pregnant twice.
The mad woman.
And after delivery, she comes back onto the streets. My question, who got this woman pregnant twice? Nana one in Kaswa, not once, but twice. Hey! I was knocked on the head by a madman right in front of your office, Peace FM, around Fidelity Bank Tesano. This was in 2019. Kwame, I couldn't forget it. It was funny, it was sad, and it was confusing. I didn't know what to do. How do we get them off the streets? I'm a brago. But now for our trade. Nah, I don't know. Yandeng. Eh? Nah, I don't know. Anytime can say, one shall not obi wa. I could create a problem. Because all about trade now so attacking na. Nipa na de a problem na de brem.
We're breaking. I just say, oh, my, you know, we should cut into.
Because we know this thing about mental health and security and about down for.
I mean, I've been following the gun menace. I mean, the violence from gun in the US after COVID.
Prof,
someone said they already have had a problem, but after COVID, mental health plummeted in the US. Seriously. Now, a trend for you try maybe we are seko.
Oh, Prof, nyabuche. Many of them may be or Mercedes be white color. So Musa me Mercedes be managed some mkusiano. The car near me fedodo. A white
niche.
Me white color for cars. But need the end here.
And I say,
oh, Nane alloy runi bibia. Can you try you po? No, I branch you a guy pa. They be a say on no problem. Pablo. Good morning, Pablo. I don't know if you get some. I'll say I experienced what you're discussing on the Legon stretch just before the footbridge. This madman hit on my bonnet and passenger side. I mean, I spent almost 8,000 cedis to fix it.
Wow.
Your favorite white Mercedes. Yes, Pablo, my favorite white Mercedes. What?
Wow.
But in all of this, what do we do? Meba inusa isa raja. Sadi home.
Basa edino ampo isa inusa.
Debia
Kwame ode oka Fuseni odem fo.
Fuseni. Fuseni be say mene isa for ni Fuseni for me no diagra ache. Iti eya na abekama no. But Fuseni, this thing about mental health, say obi adwi mo kano. And na Prof dey wa share obi ka the broader picture. Senior Moye Rehabilitation Center, Church of Pentecost, what tools are free, saying sorry, I will Ghana Hena Moa or man no. But may share new brain back the clear and present danger. So we 2 car. Nabo down for and no be an adwi mo kano. Ukuta ubo ukuta sekan, e be an ensa. Bang, wa pile glass. And I say, wa attack you. No one am krum bebre. Fuseni, what do we do?
Kwame, my chairman.
Yes, sir.
My chair will be na chair Prof. Ne chair wetie for. can come on muti or can quit off. And don't pay me more much. Now, mental health ne matters arising. Your boss will make a papa be near friend Dr. Sari.
Yeah.
I know you before Dr. Say. Now, make your co school late 80s or no. Sometimes na menesi amano hoso. Na ye opportunity a emre no san so your daddy minim say your daddy ni ntia.
Yo me anu
na. No mo tabe school mu ho. Ebe educate. Almost every term no we got opportunity to ye betie bibi afa drug abuse ho. Minim de ye afa senya no ho enne. But me gidi say yeah there any opportunity issue send your na chairman ye ka asikan na year sometimes you now baby to say Kanda highway cra bo so be cra sikan pa e traffic mu awoton
when they
me wana be machine
ya ka break
because in fact Kokrokoo bi so a Kokrokoo bi so say wako Tesco bo say sikan ni say nyama ye lock you enti say wo koto a in fact sikan cry you so kitchen wo fie cry no ye display workshop musa but ordinary traffic mu no cry say asikan kese na ya me hu ana me hwe no any action baby ana just me so my reaction because you never know but we mu nyira no chairman me pese me hwe no from the angle of policy e wo kru
answer na bedu policy no kaswa dia mekai obi see a friend Emmanuel from Amanfro Top Town or say Obana yesina adwumoka no Kaswa Obom Road no or say a friend Adwoa na nikunu anon we friend Akwe but we free na I don't know say ufrimu answer ma me na adwumoka no na I don't know what it is but back to the question why any share in prenu.
That's the question.
There's a 6-foot madman walking around Nima roundabout. He is armed with a scissors and a knife. People know him. His name is Uganda.
A police phone ho. A police phone. When so kaka
chairman
Fusani to aso.
Ba ko be su gina National Theatre traffic light one.
Or
say Lucky Dube pa. Every time you pen Makai Lucky Dube.
Oh really?
He's been there for decades. For decades. Me nim de afa. Na say mami I can say onye Asha no nyen twice. Kwa me this things in our community. Baby I know cases like that, not once, not twice. But ni nyina echi no, or the pressure na dey akoto families because ekwa nyensen ye beji. Obewo ye behwe akwara no. Okwa the same thing will happen again. Na say policy ain't me address say how ya ehadwe. Chairman, another case bia I will bring an example. Mami biti akwetema onini kunu. Okunu no enya stroke. Omo wo 4. One boy or demo no. Say a wo no na wo mental challenge.
Okay.
To extend to say at the time I may got take case no. Boy no pia ohun amanfo enyama na ose no. Enti no maame peso be pie. Enti na ye chain boy no all them. Say pressure yi eto maame so to the extent say at the point omunya ekwenya eko psychiatric hospital here wo Accra. Na say hono after a while no na e wo say ye tua sika bi say sika na entimi amba enti release akoda. Maame no edi ohawa efa ne ba ehu sa maame ne fiem. Onu wuye after a year pepe papa no so efiem. Aka nkwara afo yi. Boy yeah or mental challenge. How are we going to take care of him? This is a huge case. But they can say or my biano send your mo treaty and ma send your mo treaty and kwada and wosa any omo sebe almost these challenges no e kire o man no esu any omo bre yetime mu no policy ankasa I recognize say challenges yi e wo ho na ye wo mra yen asomai etimi akomra shebedwam akoye mra aye Mental Health Act 2012 say act yi edwuma no say ana say butai de yes emra no say e be create system a ebe ma say nkrofo yi a sabe omutimo ka omo no anaasɛ ɔmo di dɛm ɛwɔ some way no yɛtumi ama ɔmo care ehia. Secondly no yɛka sɛ traditional eyi a yɛsi psychiatric hospitals a yɛ move away sɛnea ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ aman bi no ne yɛnya no community base sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛyɛ ɔmanfo a yɛtrain ɔmo betumi aba within the communities no na ɔmo betumi abɛhwɛ ɔmo needs na yɛtumi address sɛ ɛna deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ɔmo so ɔmo right o boy ya make us ye chain no ɛwɔ them no against his rights.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we share pressure that awufo no so they can do very little. They can do very little. Almost all rights at the same. Now say mray ewo memu. For 2012, at least 10 years. At least 10 years. Are we prioritizing it? And I say, here dear say you be making sure say mray ya ema omutumu ka omu anasa abodanfo no ye betimi ahwe ewo in a decent way priority as a mine no are we prioritizing this ena wo cases no enye ni nyina na obi a we ne ho onam kwan ho there are people are very decent to say me ne wo psychiatrist in the dem
and Dr. Sai maybe your kind Dr. Sai Obeka will say at the end of the day wadam fun bebre wo ebi wo offices if you money ade and abeku sika and say we are all mad just say levels day inside abeku sika
a line very slim line I just say ebia within a day crowd to make cross line on our asaba Nyame aduma cross so abesa baba
is system confo
Nyame aduma so now cross no entia na this real because ultimately echo baby obi behavior the reaction crowd to me be sound say ade normal ade nkwa na motivation ni pay it me a behavior at this material time me the chairman master me die na say as on mine no e was say prioritizing na attention e was ye de emma say how it me emma say attention. Fortunately for us there was policy in place say policy no how are we pushing it? I'm aware say there's conversation going on through the mental health authority any NHIS cry to see if we can get some services on the NHIS. This is ongoing discussions.
Mental health
I'm out for to say Professor Ferrata mo edi enim. Yeah, bon pa say we'll get there. Senior beya ye busuya for ye nuanom ye nanfofo. Obi akọ school bi awo say wa onim say nyama ya ye fufa mu. Anye bia be hu ba ko mienu bi a woni mom.
Me ba school de na nche bia.
Ba ko mienu bi a woni mom. Na eno so etesen. Me wo senior bi na me ko form 1 or form 5. Me body me born a guy named Krabi Amanfo be me wo hot me ba me fie senior na chese but me am hwe senior pa na senior me koto no school pa na ene senior obrabo no
na
kusia na na asofin but me bisa me ho say this thing could happen to anybody a bit me si wo bia so one moment of indiscretion and as one moment bi awon me anda wo so yi ana bibi e bit me esi etimi yare e bit me account iti asomai no me bese me hwade from the standpoint of policy edin ene ano ayeye ade hia and I say ya prioritize say need yi say ne be ya the needed resources ni attention no e betimi akoso e ma yetimi e dia solve say problems na say ye ni entimi ankoso dia e be see rehabilitation centers no ye be ni nyina no but say yentimi anhwe the causative agents no de enti asanya mai esia bed na no sanya yeke enra obi o utimi hu obi a yakobo ne kam ebia next time na ankoye ka no nko a yakobom na okodi obi dem na koye eno so eno hu sunsun aso.
But we are former member of parliament aspiring to go back to parliament. So say so be san come and be my Mr. Bibi inti oye obi ayemre nimni we a lawmaker ne we a politician ebi to abede o drive o to Land Cruiser obi ana adwimo kano o krabo okuta sekan o pile glass Very.
The new crap no say. Ebi kra ojina kra ebi anakwa west. I'm sure say most people reaction no say who realize say say ni pay na akoso say damage ya. Man so beto aso because ojina kra akoya asem. Na asefem bibi ha adwen. Sani ayekan lawyer ye senior lawyer nipa bi a say odi mu pa na so no de betimi ato obi a ye ntwen ema no enkoto obi titiru bi ansana ya start edi hu ejuma me dem if say policy should immediately address this concern send be ya ebetimi ediye atoye.
It may happen to you, it may have happened to you. Ebi ana to ebi ana ato dada, but sadie ya yenyan mama dream come omujine jalore kwa ho ebi kura sekan ebi kura abo ne kekeka ho obehu ase wa attack na senior professor Asari kan mrebi say yenum nyina sebe adwem kan kakra no nti ebia na wo so oye no na wo so no na ode no so aba na ife is bodam 1 versus bodam 2 na ye de fahin ehro na asem no na ye de fahin prof mebunu
kwame maybe mebunu so
mepe mebunu ni sukufo
ai na
ye ka enubone no
come what it we just to add the minua is a kind is enter obeko parliament no also Isa is very committed to say also no obua come here I was just looking at the Mental Health Act now article 72 psychosocial rehabilitation. Okay. Now, we are just flouting I'll say 73.1. I'll say a person with mental disorder found in public places. I'll say a police officer may remove a person to a facility or mental health facility for assessment under a certificate of urgency if that person is found in a public place appearing to be suffering from mental disorder and is highly aggressive. Okay. Or showing out of control behavior and appears to require immediate care, control, and treatment. Family members, caregivers, health professionals, social welfare officers, and other citizens may seek the assistance of the police to take a person to a facility or mental health facility under certificate of urgency. A person being removed to a facility or mental health facility by the police may be taken to a place of safe custody for a period not exceeding 48 hours if that person cannot be transferred immediately to the facility. Now, in Kanye, district assembly, into where Yaka police for, I think the district assembly responsible for the well-being of persons with mental disorder found in public places in their district. And one of the questions you may want to ask this morning is, district assembly for one they are responsible for this. Or because district assembly one come you be one man or a beer knowledge or what you can say expertise in mental health. And not just say obi and yechi. But the district assembly is supposed to. And to one guy ehun crofo maybe okay hotel our anymore obi say Legon maybe part B obi so say under the bridge obi so say say kaswa kwan so districts are assembly who is responsible to make sure say one
but prof south first line now can you see a police officer is responsible for removing
say highly aggressive or showing out of control behavior.
Obi de baako by me who me text me who or say amasama here obi anadwe mo kano attacking when it come and now born your born no call police station and say na police for no catch and say yeah any baby and back.
That's it.
Yeah. But I am in one kakra because Kwame.
Because police ni no amasama no so far sa nipa na adwene or dey no kwai. Or dey no kwai.
Kwame say amasama e ofa no hono ma. The can say your hospital, you know,
but depending to our prof, or didn't quite panta.
Come here, processes. What the ordinary the psychiatric unit or the mental health unit or hormone. At least, Maka say these areas are congested, but at least a call away. The psychiatric hospital say, yeah, a case like this.
Nebusia for way, he.
I know you was. Aha. And the other Yakasa was also, baby, I won't
also make a tunnel on us. No, which any Dr. Victoria Baini, East Legon, a woman in crab brain. I say I've experienced that guy at the tunnel too. So East Legon tunnel and Asem Namikan.
But by police station.
Yes.
And the police for what East Legon.
I'll say, for example, the US government has invested so much in mental health needs. And I work at rehab centers. It was just amazing. It's surprising to witness how a life can be transformed as we work with them. As some professors are can. We can do it here too if the government can invest in that. So,
and I make and say, Chairman, a priority.
A priority.
Because every year, yeah, bear budget now.
Yeah,
they start with a bottom up
approach
for agencies. Eba. A few ways, resources are here. A Juma way. Ain't to see a decide to say, Yabema, and when here, summer. I am sure say will commit resources.
Ain't the committee resources, no, but them need banana or day a ball or Kadara and Okuno or cycle. No. I wonder what has happened to it.
Exactly. And the way say, I make as a police for a war, any district assembly. At least should be responsible for what is happening in their districts. And Brano na Isekano. We are just flouting it. And Brano and the police can I say impose a war some communities and districts. No, and you're responsible. Say Obi show aggressive behavior. A year of concern. No bet me pra Obia. Pick the person. What they are coming when you want to do kura, just call mental health authority. What they afraid? They will tell you what to do. At least and part America say young house you can say Kwame any police for my department of psychology any Ghana Psychological Association any police for a training last 2 years 2021 brana a police for by me no miensa bi agi omonkwa no ama na make say police for a counseling unit say na san case be ya obi akoko ne kanjema yi.
Yeah.
Oman hand to a police psychologist. Man. So the police is getting professionally sophisticated. It's not as it used to be. And the police need be like I say, my family maybe it's quite a bother.
But talking about mental health and the role of police for Ghanaian Times front page in there.
Senior officer Rana.
Ghanaian Times.
But we say no. Me say I don't say
ASP.
Yes, ASP.
Wabo Constable to Ekuno.
Aye. But come on say we no say no. Police for no thanks to our training anyway no. Almost Saturday they have a mental health unit or a counseling unit now. All they have to do is to just expand their training. Now almost replicate it in almost all districts.
Now ASP no boat you know. Or you're the head of the Western North Police Intelligence Unit.
And then they see.
I don't know
what is happening to him. These are questions to ask.
Mental health issues.
Say counseling units, yeah, so not stigma or home.
Oh, counseling units, yeah, stigma,
yes, stigma. Because if you say, or how be, or how, but a son, stigma na.
It's a psychiatric or mental illness.
Oh, Prof. Yeah, some of you said you can.
Wow.
Yes, and I do can.
Listen, you're making it. How be, but a son say even seeking help. Baby, or Bequaco just one. Can you imagine? Say, what call psychiatric hospital? Now, what could share a minister be an the next time I can say we cry. Well, stigma also crack. No, the attitude of the community to crack. So
it's a mental health authority.
It's people don't seek that help. So the help can be there. But some say stigma they are touching an inti. What problem?
Yes, Kumasi. Yes, Takrade. Omo nkofo madwum ka mo munimo yese baako on the ubia nim oyeso a obe attack oya obebu omunim
obu wi
yese me frɛ yenuanu me wo Rock FM yese omunim Rock FM, yes.
And yet,
Debbie, what do you do?
No, Kwame, you can do something.
What?
Oh, Kwame.
One for police in here to send your moka say 6-foot madman or Niman about your friend in Uganda. Omunim needing, but Obia fanning here.
So, Kwame,
Obia
District Assembly.
What do we do?
Police near
Assembly Musi on Nensanka and come on fan Nabe. Emmanuel Kujo say or Western North or say recently a mentally challenged person killed a trained teacher in Inchi. Kunu.
Wow.
Well, Kunu. You know, well, Kunu free.
Wow. And the public spaces are not. We are not protecting both Nipana or yet say is a kind of or yet mental one of the functions of the mental health authority is to protect them but also to protect the public space. Sanya baya walking around so nam market so nam
Tita credit for you. Or say there's a mentally challenged man in Takrade. He's very aggressive. He is also a martial artist. When you confront him, you have to be careful. There's another one who carries a sharp cutlass. He walks past the police at Park Grant roundabout. He goes to hide the machete in the bush. When the police see him, they step aside for him to pass. You may call Papa Taste of Rock FM about his experience in Takrade Market. You'll be shocked. Edward Ejiri, AK Captain in Takrade. I sent my cousin to the Pantan Psychiatric Hospital 2 years ago with depression. I was told there was no vacancy. Kwekwesa in Kumasi. So, Prof, it's a bigger issue.
We know say yes to us. Kwame onim me bacho tonsa frɛ menua ba no.
Eriana kana say. Me hwehwɛ no.
But tonsa frɛ no be na otie me kura. Na ombra. This is something we must really discuss. Na yemfane a lesson. Say emra no, say emra no adwuma. I think that district assemblies, the police for they are hiring psychologists, they are hiring psychiatrists and whatnot. Police for their own challenges, but I think they are doing very well in trying to manage some of their officers who may have, mental conditions. As I say, we have to elevate the discussion. But Kwame, yambra mebu.
Prof, you ever mebu no so meba? Meba pa na. Percent me contact credit. Now, obviously, the conversation is refreshing. Your guests have demonstrated good. My concerns: the use of mad to describe mental illness is not the best. It should be changed. The truth is, not everyone walking on the street naked with a weapon is mentally ill until assessed and diagnosed. Also, the mental health authorities have made some efforts in the past. However, most of these persons abscond. It goes on and on. Kobe, thank you very much. Now, obviously, Ghana phone in Obisi, have you noticed that all the mentally challenged guys are very heavily endowed? What is it that they eat? The thing the bula bake. See a foolish boy. But Jody used to say, a friend of mine says the current economic state has sent us all to the border. The slightest push, if God doesn't intervene, you will fall on the other side. So let's show empathy to each other. These are tough times. So help us, God. And that is Jody. And then, Prof, Mami kwa humano so ho netie asem mami. Me ka takwa de ho asem anope. Na yenua baako e wo Rock FM. Your friend Apia Dankwa. Apia Dankwa maji.
Yeah, Chairman General.
Mo se takwa de den na ho.
Chairman koma wudi na no pe dia ha bebre e wa ha.
Bebre.
Style bi e bi bodamaniti ya kosi abodamfo a wo mu kure nnua nam kwan ho ne ade. Ene bebre
say how? Because you report be me obi kwase me ko bisa Papa Taste.
Wa uni Papa Taste me de na eba. na ufa takrade ko second year onam road no so atumi hia obi a okura ba pa ka bia ba na odi aba no e ko no so enti so your driver ni na wan so ebo ne dia o windscreen obetumi apai no chisim e o pa grand runabout e de ko kwa me nkroma runabout baby e interchange ya oba no obi e dwane okura ba o de ba so pa o hia o gina ho so o de bebo enti akoye se onipa na ye keka a wonam kroma oye ni oma bebre o manfo aka kwan na ekwa akoche no akoso bebre apollo num fijai ene ade cheso mu okrom bebre wonam na wahia no na o ba so ai say abodamfo na doso e wotakra de krompa na no kra ne bi e ka se jam ye ja o mu firi bebi eno ma be guta kra de kofu se bebi a be fa bi a o be hia bi na wa ka se oni papa patisa o ye drive time hosi eja akra ko market se o kwa ko diga kakra na ja baba be ye no nkwan bi anom o market wa Nigeria ni bi onu so aye no ho badamani tie ye se onum no bonenti onu nro ne de ma e wodwom ho de o mo chiro mo pa enti te to na de a o kwa
am ho chiro mo se
hu ya no se prekope you this person o krase kan you blantai
hey
na o dia brush it enti te se sa bre no hu ahode e ba ne mu eno no so tuhye no so no ne mienu ene e monga mu akwa no pese o de se kan no wo no ono so pese o gi se kan no free nzem onu me wodwom ho nyina ehwe no ono ne pre ya tigu ya struggle ya kwakire every day wabre o ja no ho so a na se pade ni nya no hotete o betutwa no edu ono struggle ya kwesi odu bia ono atumi jire no ho egie se kan no edi free nzem ho na o manfo ho hu se baby adu no anu enya ya omo ye na ne akwa ne de how o jane
na akwa no ayobi omunim na musim o se Nigeria ni omunim no wo ho
Nigeria ni omunim no wojom ho
inti tama
na se fa no ye ko num ni bone no badwom na bodam ne bade a ene o ye obo be mo ukra se kan o de bounce won so nya nkwa de ene obetutwa
na inti ma taste
na me ne di no ho afofia anya sa nka ye ntia tempa wo ye dwuma mo
na ma taste ne tentam no inti obi ama ho ameboa no amunim sa kwai da dwum ka no
fine na eba obi asuro no ho taxi driver say lodu ho adwumfo ma ayeton ade tomatoes fo ne ade wan na eba enti ono a na o say sada no onyima hoden eba ne mu oni padi no struggle ya kosisi otumeje se kan na sana krom ho fo mo ton ade ne bi eba no kasa kwawe saa no ye ewa ho enti o ko report no police station a akwa ni dwane afei na osan so aba biwa enei aposifo aso ni mu a o mache no na o mo chese wadi manfo nya ewodwom ho pa aye no ho se badamani ti onum nu bone na se badam ne bade a ene ne blanta nu kra ba bi obenya obia na wo twitwa ya how ho ndi chairman se o bata kra de pa mpempre dia abadamfo asema mo kana no pe ne di kan ewa ha hanso bibiri
apia dan kwa me da si ka chete se me manidue
aya no apekosia bi dia bre no
very necessary apia dan kwa your reporter ena motene kan prof asema me ken ya enti se enka test kwitetu no bono a police for Babeka so ekunipo
oh any no kre
so what should look adi say but are you serious in komo
no it is
say enko this kind no eno twa test do kuna Babeka so bodan for into afa ne ho adi na odaso nam saa
but when
na yes in mental health bill 2012 ya 80 Professor Jekum kai
all right
papier best maintain or say paper decision into a paper so meanwhile the clear and present danger is here
very much come here
Papa taste or can I say minimum I know him well
I see
or you be a minimum Rock FM or Takrade on no bomb drive time 80 or code Jomo Kudija akwe atoshe no so no otwitwa wakunu na ya betra ha ne aka retirete sam neko meanwhile asem na ewo ho ena me bisa say bodam ni na oba no de bobo okada ni ewo cycle besi ne den na esi unama uhyiom ebi ye calm ebi ye din omona mo baby ebi so ye gididi oba attack what do we do and here 1 2 mabunu.
And what do we do? Yeah. One I can. Police are supposed to withdraw. When we use microphone in free, into communities are hold mental health authority. EMV has related with the police service. Now in country says because they are becoming a threat to public safety, and it's obvious from all over. And then come on, the last time I kind the same thing. In 2002, say, district assemblies must be, furnished and trained. Yema psychology, social workers, and even if they go around, now who say some particular equai obia sabe na mukano eya otena ho eha mami bia okura abofra na mukano efa ho na eyi mu firi ho korampa ana ehwe o ma kira kwan say o mabusuafo anyway ya eboa enti there are some things that embra na my kwan say yenye na yentu sa na mo no immediately na yemmo enipa nkwa ho ban. But let me address this point quickly, which is this whole categorization of bodamaniat is very interesting. Bodamaniat nature say, and Ghana for lay balance of saying say nipa no ne sabe na dwemu e kana no nyese e kana fully, but onom these are casual users onom and rubone no onom a eni da ho onom pa no wa hejeje sankrofo
no na videos bi ewo social media papa bi em so ya Ashanti region, right? Also on the bodam into on to aduane I mean who so we sa video no da na sa bodam ma o GDP
we ka no nipa no
na say it's me obi so invite
o ble I can't say
mona mo ble
no
so category be no
mona mo ble dey say say mental health even say oba Accra psychiatric hospital na de no kura woman say we dey enroll kwa a treaty obi or mental illness no is not the only way to go. There's a way in the free kwam ana baby now man enroll na enroll no stabilize no pa and so we take it up with psychotherapy.
Okay.
And the honor psychologists, ni psychotherapists and the counselors ebem. Na yan no kwa and say nipa no resource say twa ne ho hia na busu afro even how to accept him because obi ono mo o bo ano no say the worker is okay busu afro stigmatize no na we dey say wa say we dey say babodam na say be say aka no kra fa no kra mpo the person will leave and it means say no na me say certain processes be ya be gu akwam later me hu say he's back on the street but when you say or start a process no na yiniti or dress a kama maybe I man ndru onum nipa no say adherence ndru no ye man no so no so apply ne ho to ndru no and also a serious issue because I was saying ndru no up to some level na fe together with psychotherapist near wow one far it doesn't work.
Yenhwe okenro ene enro pa yenhwe enro bone ni mebu
nti yen kom mebu
e mebu ni edro bone sukuu ni ade I don't know or curriculum bibi wo musa ye kire una psychologist are they taught about mental health, how to avoid drugs?
I think that in their social studies books there kakraba. In fact, maybe the last time maybe a social studies book I check Accra, but ebeho, and I think that maybe religious and moral education so kakra ebeho. I have been very bothered about the study for example, science, technology, education. You see on the bebo mind puntu and krano the investment, obeko school you see baby honor it's good STEM wonderful. Make an article be on the neglect of ethics in various governments ambitions to raise humans na robotics and nipa na can say so nipa no obey highly sophisticated in terms of scientific adventure and technology here ethics and moral balance na amenipa no ebuni brei esa otu anako press bomb akoma sanadwe ne nkwe ya enti the advancement in technology and science education must go hand in hand with ethics, moral balance. Yes, I no. Na ehono ena mebunu ebem. Enti ye schools ahodo na na ba na ka drug minister ye mba yi abai obete se o me control nso hwe wonom wi a ebeboa otumi tena na wa fire de no ye ni psychological science kwame so person usu effectively 30 minutes be say we take a break 30 minutes be take a break, rest, move around, come back to it. But also onom ndrobon na otumi tena 6 hours. It's a waste of time. No suya de na also na man me suya crack de no. Inside say obenya distributive way of learning. Say what start semester no enti ana term no nya brene suya de piecemeal and now call lectures oba ye no when suya refresh the next day on yanisa o kan nyina bom no akope coffee and this is what they do is that come here makopo obefa ebi ansa no the afra ebi cannabis no the afra okay no the afra bi no ano inject it na amano a certain release bi say no enti ye mano the that desire say opese obiti the educational system say me pass it or you soon do bonnet. We in the free hormone come their peers. Some of them lack social skills. Social skills in what? For example, said any or babia or back reading come or bakasa. Or be say me call your buy line. We need the way no. None of that for catching is a massa kuchakakra.
Oh, hi lawyer.
Hi lawyer. Oh, now they are best of power. Social skills. So when she obey abayebi, incredible honor. Now my catcher say, "Kwame, embano adolescent from that 14 years I kono." It's a turbulent stage in your developmental trajectory. Or per se, obi who say, but young money na mo sa a skill na edi nkomo, you know, edi manage your home na ye nkrofo edi nkomo na they don't have it. And also a big area, and that's where you can't over a period. Ghana Psychology Association and your department say we need school counselors. Say now social skills, assertiveness training. Say akrabe to me akasa de e koso de mempe. Teacher MSA mempe. Madam Biden say eso mempe. Enuni ho.
Prof,
most of our schools don't have counselors.
Prof, apart from counselors, our schools in here will come no. You say in our call boarding school Ghana he be anu say read here around.
In ba.
Just say be a person chantro. But say issues of hard drugs,
right?
Cocaine,
yeah,
heroin, and then your manyoma and mebunu a use school. Omunya ne why na deba? A crime bench so neba.
Hey, you coming?
Because Sabi, Isusano, secondary school is over down next year. Push a bio. Real should ye, but cocaine, heroin, a big business. How does it get to young people? How is it possible? Say, said the other day, any nakoko for Casano, no more come with Juma, we any idea, any accomplish some of us, but all canvas are the drug cartels near dear baby. A quam benso, and I'm Melbourne school for no cocaine, so Sabi, or more minimum where you may say, Sabi Anton say, a pure one thought. Nobody. How does it get to young people, especially in schools? Why is he can't fund it? How does it get there? These are huge things we need to look at.
And Kwame, these questions are legitimate questions, and then various. In fact, all over the world. One of the things that try to control sad drug ministry. Question I will be about to say. Offer those who are the lords, the cartels.
Yeah.
Or model in Sandro Bonnie here. You want to find out how do they get the peddlers? Peddlers. Ahead of Mosaka. Now or more Eddie Adnam or Mose Monkotomai.
Yeah.
And it's a big question. But one of the things that obey to me, everybody never want to say, come example of mine, 6,000 street dwellers.
Yeah.
Church of Pentecost, reach you. Some street dwellers, no, what are they doing on the street? Only a big human resource for drug cartels. Big. 6,000. Woman on the street so.
Yeah.
Oh no da. no dware no didi ne fie no enti wo hwa obi po obi na di juma esuma even say juma boni ya mami fie me fa me ba
David
cross street so akofa mranti ekura second mo brand ishi akwa me ye ka mo wansa
sade mi stro
no my friend say me say o me mama enti peddlers that's where they get them you may every school no mo ba already some days fie me come down for you in. That's how they get this and pass on. Once I share it, Charlie, no, I pass it on. I'm called sporting events.
That's a kind of money sports.
Hey, Kwame, competitions are
all kinds of
competitions. Now, and I'm say, we all how J. It makes sense. Can you say one guy, ton. Hey, you mo, hey, no, ma, hey, open my door, yeah. No montamo as a matter nam kroma amotonton do ni nyina no e beka say amoton traditional way but yenim say ebinom ehihase what they call enti peddlers na they are all over and come the problem is this as long as you have a huge number of young people they are unengaged you are producing large human resource for cartels for drug peddling. That's how I think. It is a one media, Mandarin media warrior, your man area JHS, area SHS, want your access to a university, to a place to go and train. Now, on an Kromusa, then, oh, yeah. Opia Obanina, Nemami Ofie, no, by I say, or any na niti, or any style be, Namai Tuntum, Kasa, no, what do you think he's doing? Obi and new baby. Enti yen to na more say ye mana one almost schools omunya access no omunya access no one a ton
no bone no more
one e wura ho your committees are hot nankofu who enters the place where do they get it? These are very interesting questions sir as I say to me interrogate and say how do they get access to this maybe and yet some of these illicit drugs no, but very traditional ones they say ensa and say what the frawe and then your man abano and what this interest proclivity say what they be fra and sana on more only about compemua these are mofra 17 years.
17 to me for our hunding.
And it should tell you.
And you say,
it should tell you what is happening. And at that stage, yeah.
I've got your PA in 7 more hems. Now, Obenya Beto. That be if at 17. No, let's be serious.
That's a point.
If it's 17, 20, 22, 26. High lawyer. And the only 50 something, 60 something, and this all the what the whole Supreme Court, what is Supreme Court to the Bediwechi? Why would an 18, 19, 20-year-old think say make offend no way and meet him in your bada and I be mamia hunting? Na obenya sadwe no when he 1 2 okay about peer pressure, but access. You don't buy cocaine like you are buying cocoa at Nima Market. Why do they get it from Fuseni?
Now, Chairman, and then some of the things they abuse, you know, cough mixtures.
Oh, glue. Yes, glue.
Yes, petrol crash. It's where substances are. Oh, is that to know? Whoever say
this things.
Cough mixture will become so abused.
Nigeria is struggling with this.
Painkillers.
So I know be there saying I say it's actually glue and cough syrup.
Yeah, that's a problem. Petrol they shake.
They
are very available. And now urbanization in 8 year cry school ATC will be fear edu per second. It will take some effort. That been our football shaker or cycle. Now they do. It's a holding a place some restrictions on how fluid never able to do schools. And then it's how very fluid. Unya baby out to me nyaka baby. So these things have become very available, and it's just with the times. And
Prof, so all these Fuseni, so all these things dovetail into our mental health issues.
It does.
In particular,
it does. Yeah, and let's say, look, when we were growing up, when you who community bia opinion be at meeting obi any mo bia and then sir social media the challenges are mano e won e very different from here all the 12 13 no Facebook Twitter and on and exposure the only the enkomo the omo ebo ho nkomo ni nyina no a different challenges,
so it's a clear and present danger. What do we do? Then because you tie sabi omo adwemu kan from Accra to Kumasi to Takrady to the north. Fuseni, meaning Saudi Arabia is a mental health bill because being a former member of parliament, aspiring member of parliament, eja upemra, iti udemra na yejuma. But obviously, remember, every mental patient belongs to a family and is expected to be a sponsor of that patient at the mental hospital. In the absence of a family sponsor, the assembly should take steps to rid the streets of such citizens. George or say, food for thought. Kwame, I am an assemblyman for Dansuman Mansralo. A few years ago, a very thick, tall, mad man butchered someone and cut him into pieces. Tried to burn the cut pieces but didn't. Upon a search, it was found out and the youth and the police had to search for him. I wonder what happened to it. What happened to it? Mental health and its challenges.
We need to be each other's keeper.
Closing comments. We need to be
each other's keeper.
Yes, any other comments you want to add? Make Balsam Coprof one map.
Oh, okay. That other comment and the other topic now, you want to know.
Surprisingly, Uncle no. But when Uncle who hear me, pow.
Come is only the job. What the data is?
Say, oh no, I am manually.
Yeah, but we wish it end this well. Na enchebia economic intelligence unit they've been consistent omo beto aba omo predictions and projections omo the eba now show omo last report na omo can say the National Democratic Congress they stand a good chance, but we share previous reports so omo can say based on the fact so omo be change omo flag bearership enti the nyina na ye but the utie the ekoyi dia ya dan for that day na omo de ebeba na omo de ono so bad ya na me wogide pass breaking the 8 no possible but ni nyire mu no NDC no de omo a public institution there is mu bia na was yes we are interested na we wish them well na enche bia so eja ho hwe Dr. Dufo a nansi o me hu video bia na all kasa about his chances na obia wo ko election be de me nipa no me ne hwai edien no mayeda mo de say kwanya no so mamia edien na metimi aye edi aboamo na ono so otauto ne record so we share Ghana economy senior ono ye juma under Professor Mills between 2009 and 2012 yen hwe sa figures no ne yen fan hwe ono so ni opponent no mo ko elections no ni performance we share figures no between 2013 and 2016 no ne yen fan judge but ni nyine mu no I wish the NDC well
Martin
Mojidi say and then I would say ya be hia no na omako you bia
na bon come
Emma no etimi anda ho ama Dr. Mahmoud Baum
Prof
Isa me ko yo
but Prof Tio
just am we bia e be facilitate
lawyer ni panyin bi e de abase opese o de fo ania o kan so or see I discovered rather surprisingly that in some areas the unlicensed chemical sellers, most of them foreigners, introduce drugs such as tramadol and other concoctions in the villages and other remote areas. I found out that when a farmer, for example, goes repeatedly to the chemical seller to buy, say, Panadol, a chemical seller will suggest he switch to tramadol. Once the farmer finds this effective, the young people follow. I'm sure Prof may be in a position to confirm this.
Exactly.
Yes. And then okay, I've talked about glue. Yes, your mom you glue. Now glue dear. Glue? How can you save glue?
Because of what he gives them.
Glue.
Huh?
Glue, yeah.
There are some online stations and TV stations that have adverts that once you take whatever medication or concoction, you can stay on top for 3 hours. They make us understand that it will make the woman cry. What do you expect? Nana has your jury. First of all, why do you want to make a woman cry? And two, 3 hours now was know why you be articulator or you be alligator.
Medical doctor be a cardiologist.
Oh, they are
one kasa hukum.
Wakuma beti. In the meantime, Professor Mebano Minko Boko Secondary School. Welcome Boko Secondary School. That is Boza. Your 60th anniversary celebrations of Boko Senior High School will be launched on the 11th of May, 9 a.m. Ghana International Press Center. The guest of honor is the Upper East Regional Minister Stephen Yakobo, the chairperson Professor Helen Yita, the Dean of the School of Languages at the University of Ghana in Legon. Past students, friends, sympathizers, and the general public are invited to the launch of the celebration of 60 years of holistic quality education. That is Boko Senior High School. Prof.
Profita.
Unim no Profita. Oh, good.
Profita, I wish you the best na celebration so
now yes, say apart from glue, some young people actually take cough mixture.
Yes. Petrol.
Petrol.
As I say, me
petrol.
Your man ebano. Kwame, me want 5 things quickly. I think that's the way forward.
Your money too.
If you see everything, anti-parenting, you're taking it serious.
Parenting.
You need to ma. Therefore, for a bar, a bit church as more.
Me that say.
2. As you take a life education serious, not just career education, life education. Most of the time in schools, no one. Only our day. Eh? But mommy, if you say my man, life education obra necessary decision very important. Number 3, you say every be a man hopeless and a man baby hopeless. Now they don't have any sense of meaning biano. Says by no it me ba. The envious na yamwa mano sense of meaning. Oh dear or tewa or ye na brabo. 4. As I say, you strengthen counseling services in the various religious organizations because some of the drug addiction issues, it be your members, they are caught up with it. As you shannon now, you ma instructions about life. So you see brafa, and if you want to preach, you want to teach young people. When you pray for the elderly, for various groups of persons or more particular needs, counseling services very very serious in our churches. We are free home. As I say, more than answer NGOs, civil society groups. Kwame, yen fee as I say, your schools no, GES, yes, Ramon, Mama or Mokwine. Na omunfi ase emwa school for no. Ebi wo ha o ha no alcohol na ebi a 30 minutes bi obi ni omo akokasa about life skills about eboa mama if you say I don't know because some schools don't have counselors and the woman say kwan no sa occasional talks ni na no eboa nkra bebre e ma say or struggle over some issues utumi ediso we yen free welcome finally yeah a handful our district assemblies yen busia panyina hodo various communities yes ramo yehiamo I was saying nyambrea makase odura celebrations ahodo ayeye no abo actually celebrations ahodo ayeye no kwame fun games no nko aye no nko ne hia yehia mental health education in such program meaning say ebinu some areas but yenya no more ebia they said na ogwe no ene abo actually ne kuapem yenge kuapem for yen de na odura no ye best I invite mental health professionals. Is it 2 days? Yeah, the seminar, public seminar. Yeah, on mental health, drug menace. Said you'll be see a break addiction. Nina eka ujura celebrations no. Na ambe and then kwawu abey. Kwame kwawu abey. As I said, yeah, him for ne yempanyin for kwawu. Other place meaning say they are doing fantastic things, but you bet to me at the account mental health say omoba mama entry and may if it's oba and ronum ye ne oba ko danti ye pen lobi anom na ye ne oba ko da be 6 hours 7 hours uku na ye ne omo nkasa hunu se obra ye bu ni ye ye hihye ni ye life must not be lived recklessly but purposefully. Thank you.
Life must not be lived recklessly but purposefully. Professor Joseph Osafo Nidim Baku ofisi minim Kwame Safo. Na
Kwame ya oba na ko ya obi ba dudubino
dudubino
eh dudubi ya obi di
yesu din ba akwa Kwame Safo
Kwame Safo
na meka Kwame Safo na te say efifie pa
efifie ani pa
oh yes we dey efifie
omo na me ho pa
ben wo pa
omo na me we ntoma omo se me abo be ka if you want to
we put the ntoma na bia pa Kwame na say Kwame Safo dey na me baby me say Kwame Safo free dey na tese onim say ntoma
pa Kwame me so chia
me jeno so me aso me sweetheart Obi so say I really enjoyed today's discussions. I hope and pray that the authorities will pay attention to it and take all the necessary action to arrest the situation. God bless you richly and your team as well. Well, thank you very much for your comments, your thoughts, and for joining us as well. Yes, so yeah, that's it. Well, as I always say, we are doing our bit in service to God and country. It's a long, hard road. We'll come back to it. Professor Joseph Osafo, Head of Psychology Department, University of Ghana, Legon. Prof. Medasi Anope. And Issa Fuseini. Issa Fuseini.
I'm Issa the house, Emmanuel. Issa, I know.
Okay.
Okay, no, for us, Ramon.
Okay,
Issa, the me, I'm a big company.
Issa.
Mama and Comma. Oh, Uncle Mama. Issa. If any family that was Anope. Time check is 11 in the morning.